the process, and to shed more light on the second day of the elections, Egyptians voting abroad, we are delighted to be joined by Dr. Ahmad Sharaf Eldin, educational consultant from Abu Dhabi. Dr. Ahmad, good evening and thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be with you, so thank you.
Thank you. Well, take us through the second day of voting for Egyptians in Abu Dhabi. Can you give us like a complete picture of the second day?
Well, I think, Mohammed, that this is very important nowadays to have such elections held abroad that can be understood on several interconnected levels, on the political, social, and symbolic. So I think that when it comes to the concept and the idea of political representation, so sure that citizens living outside their homeland continue to have a political voice. Expatriates often represent a significant portion of the nation's population, and their participation helps maintain fairness and inclusivity in representation. So when they vote, the resulting parliament more accurately reflects the diversity of national perspectives and interests. So this is one dimension. On the other hand, it can also strengthen the national. So to allow the citizens abroad to vote in a simple way and in a nutshell, it reinforces the bond between the homeland and the expatriates living. It reminds all of us that they remain part of the community, regardless of where they live. So this sense of belonging encourages ongoing contributions, cultural and intellectual, from overseas citizens to their home country. Now, on the other hand, there is another dimension as well, which is to enhance the democratic legitimacy. So including external voters enhances the legitimacy of the electoral process itself. So when all citizens can participate, both domestically, the elected parliament gains broader credibility and also democratic depth. It shows that democracy is beyond borders and applies equally to citizens.
Yes. So, Dr. Ahmad, I would like you to tell me about your own experience in voting. You vote today. Did you take your family? Did you go with your friends? More about your own experience.
Well, you know, it's part of our awareness, and yes, there are a number of citizens who are determined, and we felt that this is part of the responsibility to promote also more awareness and engagement. This is part of the very positive engagement. So, and as you know, that something like that can really strengthen the political literacy, and also it might in a way or another inspire the civil engagement, and at the same time to feel like a positive attitude. It also, by the way, in a way or another, it strengthens the international image. So in this way, we can just see that such elections are not just a procedural extension, but in a way or another, the symbol of national cohesion, political inclusion, and global engagement. In a way or another, it ensures that the voices of us, all the citizens who are living abroad, they continue to shape the legislative and political future for their homelands.
Well, that's great. But again, I would like you to take me to your own experience when voting. Did you go? When did you go? Where did you vote? Did you go with your family? Did you go with your friends? Tell me more about facilities provided to voters wherever you went voting.
Well, you know, it's always, you know, we always see that there are a lot of facilitation in this way regarding the awareness campaign from one side, and at the same time the steps that should be followed. we connect ourselves together to go in groups because we are aware about what's going on. So let me tell you from the scene, from the moment we arrived at the embassy, we could feel a strong sense of national pride and belonging. So the process was well organized with clear instructions. The truth of the whole process. It was these citizens of all ages and backgrounds standing together, united by their shared love for their country and their desire for the future. So casting our votes outside the homeland reminded us that distance does not weaken our connection to our nation, rather strengthens our responsibility to contribute to its progress wherever we are. So we had the idea of participating in these elections in a way or another, reaffirming our belief that every vote counts and that our collective voice, even abroad, has the power to build a stronger and more inclusive future for all of us. Ahmed.
Dr. Ahmad Sharaf, professional consultant from Abu Dhabi. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Mohammed.
Thank you. Well, according to the Egyptian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, operations rooms have also been set up in every mission to remain active 24 hours a day